Hi guys, so welcome back to Dan Square and More. Hi, how you doing? So this isn't really a video that I wanted to make or both of us together, is it?
Yeah.
But obviously the uploads to the past year and past 7 months, year or so, it's been up and down, not as consistent as what it used to be. And there's a reason for that, isn't there? Did you want to explain it one way?
I can do it a little bit if you want.
Yeah, go on then.
So for basically just a quick backstory, I've always been a very poorly person. I always get viral infections. I'm always very poorly, and I've got a weakened immune system condition, and I was starting to get reoccurring issues with my nose and breathing, and the doctors just kept putting it down to like sinus infections or long COVID as well.
Long COVID.
I kept going to my doctors. They just kept putting me on antibiotics, nasal sprays, and stuff like that, and nothing was really working. I kept going back there, and they eventually referred me to go and see an ENT specialist, and I had to have nasoscopy. I can't think of the exact name, but basically I had to have a camera put up my nose where they discovered a large mass of some sort. The turnaround was very quickly, weren't they? They were really quick. This was March last year, so 2024. They were really quick. They sent me for an emergency biopsy, which I had done, and that was just quite traumatic, wasn't it, really? Because I'd never had an operation before. I'd never been put to sleep. So I was really scared, but the hospital was absolutely fantastic. They allowed you to stay with me, didn't they?
Yeah.
Until I went down to surgery, and then when I woke up, you were there waiting, weren't you?
Yeah.
So I had the biopsy taken, and the results come back that he was cancerous, which we never expected, did we? Never in my
Not even a million years.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think, as a 27-year-old woman at the time, that I'd have cancer. You just don't ever believe it's going to happen to you. Anyway, I started a treatment plan of radiotherapy, where I was having to have sessions of radiotherapy. I completed my first round of radiotherapy, went back for scans. Again, they put the camera up my nose. It was still there, hadn't it? And it had grown back.
Bigger, wasn't it?
Much aggressive. So, again, another round of radiotherapy. And the whole time it was just absolutely taken out of us. The whole time that this was happening, we was having an issue with neighbours, because we just moved, hadn't we?
Yeah.
So again, a second round of radiotherapy, went back. Again, scans. It hadn't worked. So they tried it again for the third time, didn't they? Tried it again. Didn't work again. Scans come back saying that it had actually spread to further places in my body, which was absolutely wild. We just didn't expect it, did we?
Uh-huh.
So where it started at my nose, it had started spreading up my nose in an upwards direction towards my forehead. It had spread to a part of my brain, the base of my skull, and to my neck, hadn't it? Which the news was just absolutely crashing. Like, it was absolutely crashing. I was so scared. It was a scary time, wasn't it?
Like a roller coaster, wasn't it? We didn't know what was going to happen, or
so it'd be 8 weeks ago, Friday, I had to begin a lot more intensive treatment. I had to actually go through chemotherapy, didn't I? I didn't want the treatment done. I was scared. I was worried, I was panicking. I was adamant that I didn't want the treatment done, didn't I?
Yeah.
So yeah, but I did. I started it. I'm now just done my 7th week, haven't I? Because I had to do it for 8 weeks, as well as be on steroids to try and reduce the swelling on my brain and on the base of my skull, as well as really strong chemotherapy drug as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically what's been happening. That's why you haven't seen me. I know you've seen Dan a couple of times or a few times, but you haven't seen me. We've also been going through struggles personally within the relationship, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which has just been hard as well. It was not something that I needed on top of what I was going through, but it's happened. I'm now nearly at the end of my 8-week chemotherapy treatment, aren't I?
Yeah.
So that's where we've been.
And you had news about your liver.
Yeah, so we literally got the results. I've been having regular blood tests during the treatment, and it come back that the cancer cells had reduced by 40%, which we thought was really positive.
Yeah.
Because we had at that point we had another 3 or 4 weeks of treatment, didn't I? So we was hoping that once the rest of the treatment was done, it would be all clear, wouldn't it? And then I had the news come back on one of my blood tests that I've got an issue with my liver. We're still awaiting test results, aren't we? But it's basically, yeah, there's an issue with my liver. It's a form of like hepatitis, not hepatitis that you can catch. It's not contagious. It's through my
ancestors.
Yeah, it could be through ancestors, like going way back, or it could be down to having a weakened immune system. But it's basically where my immune system is attacking my liver. It's unfortunately it's a lifelong condition. I will have to be on medication for the rest of my life now. We're just hoping it's not gone as far as needing a liver transplant, because obviously that's when stuff gets really scary. So yeah, it's been really hard. We also lost our family pet, which was devastating.
Our family dog, wasn't it?
I think you've seen Tia on here before. I'll flash a picture up of her. We lost her. It was very sudden, wasn't it? We thought it was a poorly leg, and it turned out that she was incredibly poorly. She had a stroke. She had fluid on her lungs. She was incredibly poorly. So me, Dan, and my mum had to make the decision to put her to sleep, because it was the best thing for her, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was truly the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I thought going through treatment has been the hardest thing I've had to do, but that was hard, wasn't it? It was a really hard and emotional time for everyone with that.
Yeah.
And we miss it dearly. But yeah, guys, that's where we've been. I'm sorry that you haven't seen me. I'm sorry that the content has not been regular, but as you can imagine,
priority's been on you, hasn't it?
I do all the editing for Dan. Dan, you don't know how to edit, do you?
No.
I do all the editing. I do absolutely all the editing for Dan's channel. So
all the decent, what you got to think of, all the decent videos has been edited properly. It's from Laura.
Yeah, the ones that have just been uploaded with no editing or cuts, that's him. That's just him.
That's just me.
That's just him that's uploaded it.
Yeah.
I'm not taking the credit for that, because it's not me. But yeah, it's been hard. It still is hard. We still don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
On top of that, I've got really high blood pressure, to the point where if I have any little bit of stress in my life, it could result in
heart attack or a stroke,
which again's really bloody scary. I've now been put on blood pressure medication for that, so hopefully that'll help that. And besides that, the past we also went through 7 months of something really, really difficult with our neighbours that used to live above us, which was absolute hell, wasn't it?
Yeah. We went through absolute hell with them, and during that 7 months, Laura's been ill as well, so...
Yeah, they were just... Because if you don't know, we live in a ground floor flat and someone lives above us. And it was just constant banging, guys. I can't even begin to explain to you how bad it was. We had to leave our home. We had to come and stay here at my parents'.
Yeah.
We tried reaching out to the neighbour on many of occasions and told him what I was going through. He didn't care, did he?
No.
He would do stuff to our doorbell. He would taunt us. His family and friends would come around and taunt us, wouldn't they?
Laura's got over 500 or so clips, nearly 1,000 clips of evidence for what we went through, and our housing association, they didn't care.
No.
Even though Laura was battling cancer, and still is battling cancer, I'm battling mental health issues. I've got EUPD, anxiety, and bipolar, and other things. And yeah, they just didn't care. But the neighbours have eventually moved now, and we have got someone new in there. But whether they'll be decent or not,
it's pairs to say.
It's pairs to say. We're not currently
living at
home at the moment. We're staying with Laura's parents because of Laura's treatment and everything like that. She needs rest and everything.
I've needed full-time care, and it wasn't fair for... Not saying that Dan couldn't do it, but it's not something it's fair to say you wouldn't be able to have managed it on your own, would you?
No.
So Dan and my mum have been looking after me, and they've both done an absolutely amazing job. There's been some flaws and there's been some rocky patches along the way, hasn't there? It's fair to say. But I think that's understanding, considering, the circumstances. I don't know how I'm still sat here now. Try not to get emotional about it because it's very hard for me to talk about. Dan was going to do this video by herself, but I feel like I hadn't spoken to you guys for ages, and I asked Dan if he'd like me to sit in on it. So yeah, I'm trying not to get emotional. But it's very hard for me to talk about still because we don't know what's happening. But yeah, my care has been absolutely amazing. I've had a fantastic team around me. I know the NHS get a lot of what's the word?
Stick.
Yeah, they get a lot of bad negative things said about them, but I cannot fault the care.
No, your cancer person who deals with you and the chemotherapy, she's been top of the range, isn't she?
Yeah, she's been amazing.
She's been amazing. She's been out of this world, always keeping us updated through email and.
Yeah, she's been amazing. My oldest brother's been absolutely fantastic with hospital trips and everything because I'm having to go every Friday. But yeah, that's where we've been. Hopefully next time we come back, or I come back, it will be
good news.
Better news.
Yeah.
And hopefully next year we'll be able to come back and be strong and be putting out content for you guys. But it's not just been our priority at the moment, has it?
No.
You've had your struggles as well with your mental health, haven't you? Guys, I'd love to sit here and really talk to you about what's been going on with me, but it's still painful for me to talk about. I get very emotional. But yeah, hopefully now you can understand a little bit. That's why we've not been here. And just before, I just want to put out there, because I know we probably will get comments like, she don't look poorly, or she's not lost her hair, or because I've had it, haven't I?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm very poorly. I'm tired all the time. What have I been like?
Been in bed most of the day.
I'm very
weak, very tired.
I'm very tired, guys. I'm tired like now. You can't see because my glasses are reflecting, and I've got eyelash extensions on because I've lost loads of my natural eyelashes. But I'm very tired. I haven't lost my hair. It's thinned. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's thinned a lot. I used to have really thick hair, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's thinned a lot, and I've lost some around the edges, which you can't really see because I've hid it with my hair. But yeah, just before anyone comments that, because I know there probably will be a few
nasty comments and trolls.
Which is, I get it's fine.
Yeah, and you can comment nasty things, you just get blocked and deleted, see what I mean?
I've had a few nasty people, even in person and in public, so it's fine, like, but I just wanted to put that out there. My hair has thinned dramatically.
Yeah.
But I've been doing stuff to reduce hair loss, which I'm really thankful for, because I think if I was completely bald, I would have been an absolute mess. But yeah, I think that's all I can say, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry it's not the most upbeat video, but I think it was important. I think we owed it to you to know where you've been. I don't know when I'll be back, guys. Hopefully I'll be back with some good news. But please just don't be offended if you don't see my face much, because, you know.
It was very weak and poorly, ain't it?
But yeah, we've missed you all very much.
Yeah.
Thank you for sticking around if you have, because I know it means the world to you. And yeah, hopefully we come back with some better news. Yeah, because we've not really been doing much, have we? But we're just trying to look forward to Christmas now. We're going to be going home next week. And we're going to decorate for Christmas, and we're going to hopefully have a nice Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping we are.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Touch wood.
Yeah, touch wood. That's a wooden wardrobe. I don't know if Dan's going to be uploading now, guys. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing. But yeah, you probably won't see me until the new year now. But thank you all for sticking around. I hope you all have an amazing Christmas. I hope you all had an amazing Thanksgiving. If you're American, I'm so glad that we don't have Thanksgiving.
I know they should do it over this country.
Because they get like 2 Christmases, don't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, you've got a really good leader if you're in America.
Yeah.
A better leader than what we've got. But we won't go into that because. But yeah. Have you got anything to say? I don't know if Dan will be uploading little bits here and there. I'm not sure. But yeah. Hopefully I will see you in the new year. Again, thank you for sorry about that, guys.
Sorry about that, guys. We just got interrupted. But yeah, I'll probably come back, do a couple of videos, update on my tank, because my tank's changed a lot now, innit?
And you've got a shed now.
And I've got a shed now as well, guys.
Dan's took up a little hobby of, he's got a little garden shed and he does some fixing upper in now.
Yeah, I fix hoovers and donate them on to family in need and charities and that. So that's what I do. It keeps my mental health busy. So what I mean, so I just got to plod along, clean hoovers, fix them up, donate them to charities or domestic violence or anything like that, don't I? So yeah. So hopefully when we come back, it'll be good news when we're both back on here together, innit? But yeah, thank you guys for all your support. No, over 900 subs now. I think it's 912, 13. But yeah.
If I don't see you in the meantime, guys, have an amazing Christmas.
Yeah.
A happy new year. I hope you have a lovely time with your family, friends, or however you celebrate it, or if you don't. And you will see me, hopefully, with some good news in the new year. Hopefully, if we get some good news, I'll either get Dan to do a video or we'll do like a little community tab to update you all.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, we'll see you in the next video, guys.
Bye.